What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Nick with Leverage Media, and today I want to talk to you about the perfect structure for your chiropractic videos. So I'm here in my office today, here for a couple days this week, and we're getting ready to shoot some videos for the practice. And, a lot of people ask me, what makes for a good video? Like, what should I say? How should I structure it? So we'll talk a little bit about that. Now, number one, hopefully you guys are making content for social media. Hopefully you're putting your expertise out there and really starting to drive traffic into your practice just by letting people know, how it is that you can help, what is it that you do, why they should care, all right? So video is going to be one of the biggest things that is going to get you more well-known a lot faster. It gives you a great opportunity to connect with people that you can't really do on blogs or maybe a little bit on podcasts, but I just think video is so much more personal. So what makes for a great video structure-wise for your chiropractic office? So first off is pick one thing that it is that you want to talk about. When you try to talk about three things together, and you can do three things. You can do like the three things to blank, but that blank needs to be one thing. You need to be trying to make one point in each individual video. So the first things first is I just like to do a really simple intro. So anybody that's watched me in my videos, I always start with, what's up, everybody? This is Dr. Nick with Leverage Media, right? It's not that, first of all, I don't think that people need any crazy intros to get hooked. I think it's more important just to make it easy for you so it gets you into the flow of the video. It's the same way with the close. Having the same close every time makes it really simple to not stumble or forget. The worst thing is when you shoot a 4-minute video and you get to the close and you mess it all up and you have to start all over again because you want to do a single shot. So keeping the open and the close easy to remember, getting into a rhythm, I think, is really important. Another thing is make sure that you've got good energy. So, for me, I always have to remember to smile. I always have to remember to be more energetic than I am naturally when I'm on video. So number one is introduce yourself. What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Nick with the Springfield Wellness Center. And today I'm going to talk to you about blank. So do the quick intro, 2 seconds, and then you're going straight into what is it that you're helping them with. So today, I'm talking to you about how to structure a video. What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Nick with Leverage Media, and today we're going to talk about how to create the perfect structure for your chiropractic videos. So you let them know what it is that you're going to be talking about right away. Now, whether you're doing meme style videos like this video, or you're doing or it's in the copy of the ad above or of the post above the video, make sure that explains what it is the video is about as well. But you want to make sure that you say it in the video also. So ideally what you would do next is, instead of just hopping right into what the structure is, you would go into a story. You would go into some patient that has had that problem or why you're making this video in the first place. All right. So what's up, everybody? This is Dr. Nick with the Springfield Wellness Center. And today I'm going to give you 3 tips how to naturally eliminate your migraines today. So the reason why we're making this video today is because I just had a patient come in the office. Her name is Mary, and she's been dealing with migraines for 5 years. And she said something that really struck me, and I think that a lot of other people have this problem as well. She was so glad that she was feeling better, but she was kind of upset that she never knew that chiropractic could help with migraines. And she'd been suffering, she's been suffering for 5 years now. And it just really upset her that no one told her that it was this easy to get rid of, because we've gotten her better. In a couple of weeks, she's down from having daily migraines to where she's really only having them about once a week. And she knows she's on the path to getting rid of them together. So I wanted to share with you 3 tips that you can do to try to help eliminate your migraines naturally, right? And then you go into the tips. So having a quick story, maybe 30 seconds to a minute, of why it is that you're making this video. Why is it, for me, it's Today we're going to talk about the perfect structure for your chiropractic videos. This is one of the biggest things that we hear from our clients is how am I supposed to intro? How am I supposed to outro? What am I supposed to talk about? How do I structure it? So I wanted to make sure that I share this with you because I was talking with a client about it, blah, 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 right? So you've got a story of why is it that you're making this video? There's a reason for why you're making it. If you don't have a story, you can either, make one up, use somebody else's, or you don't have to have it. This is kind of like the perfect scenario. So intro, who you are, what it is you're talking about, quick story about why you're making that video, and then you get into the content. And again, I like 3 just because you can get it done in about 3 to 5 minute video where you can still give some depth and you can still give some value to people, but it isn't, you're not going on for 10 minutes at a time, right? So then you're going to do the content. So the 3 tips on how to alleviate migraines. And then you go into the close. Okay. So the problem that I see with a lot of chiropractors in terms of the close is that they try to get too much done in the end. You want to have one call to action. So if you just want them to click the like button, if you want them to share it, if you want them to call the office, have that be the thing that you say. Don't try to get all 5 of them in the last 10 seconds of a video, because that's when you can start to stumble. That's when things can start to become a problem. So what I like to do, I don't really like to have a call to action in the video itself. I will say, especially for the chiropractic ones, so I'll say like my 3 tips for migraines. And I'll say, if you or anybody else that if you know somebody who's suffering from migraines, be sure to share this with them and we'll see you on the next one. So I'm really just asking for a share if they know, or I'll say like, if you know somebody who's suffering from migraines, be sure to tag them or share this with them and we'll see you on the next one. So I always keep it real simple and short. If the intro is really short, and the outro is really short, and you've got a 3 to 4 minute video, that means that there's a lot of content in there that you've given them and a lot of value that you've given them. So at the end of it, they feel like they've actually learned something versus spending a minute, getting into the video, a minute closing out the video, and then you really just have like a minute or so in the middle where you're providing value. So I think it takes 2 to 3 minutes of really talking about something to be able to provide some good value to where somebody feels good about it. So I hope this helped you guys. I think that a lot of people struggle with just like, how is it? But I follow that same structure on almost every video. The story is really the only one that I kind of put in and out depending on if I have a story or not, or if I want to make one up. I usually like the stories that I tell though are things that have happened to me, but I'm just saying you can make them up if you want. I just don't. So remember, intro yourself, talk about what you're talking about, story, content, ending, keep the beginning and the end simple, and you'll have a solid chiropractic video, and hopefully you'll continually do those and get your expertise out there. All right, let me know if I can help, and we'll see you on the next one.